Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Jade and I've got a very exciting video for you today. It is going to be my completed pages for April, and I'm also going to be sharing with you the pages that I've picked out to colour for May. So with May being mermay, I decided to go through my books and have a look at different pictures that I've got with mermaids in. So I thought that it would be nice to sort of share it with you guys to show you what I'm planning on colouring. Hopefully I get them all done, but we never know. And also, if you guys want any colour alongs from any of the pictures that I'm sharing with you today, let me know in the comments down below and I can always film the actual colouring process for you. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a look at April's completed pages first, and then we'll move on to mermay and what I'm going to be colouring for May. So the first picture that I've got for you guys is from Disney Summertime. So this is a book by Hatchet Heroes, and it's just full of summertime pictures with different Disney characters. So the page that I did was the first one, and it was this picture with Goofy. So for this one, I used quite a few different mediums to create this look. So for this background, I used a soft pastel, so just a blue soft pastel to give it that nice summertime vibe. And then I used some touch markers to do a base on most of this here. Apart from the sand, I used Arteza pencils for the sand, but everything else had a base coat with the touch alcohol markers. And then I went round the sort of black lines in the water with a white gel pen just to get rid of the black lines and make it look a little bit more like water. And then I used the Arteza pencils to do the sand, and I also used them to add some shade into these little items that I'd already filled in with the markers just to give it a little bit of shadow. And then I used some acrylic paint pens, so like a brown, an orange and a yellow colour, to add some texture into the sand so it looked a little bit more like sand. So I'll just bring this up so you guys can take a closer look. So there's Goofy and all of his swimming items and the nice little sea background. So that was the first one. Put my little tab back in so I know what I used in there. Okay, next I've got one from Johanna Basford's book, Lost Ocean. So it's been a while since I've coloured in this book, and I got some ink tents, not ink tents, I got some distressed ink, sorry. And I wanted to test them out in a colouring book, and I tend to use this colouring book as a bit of a tester, so I can sort of see how it's going to work in colouring books. I think it's a bit further back, the page that I did, yes, this one. So this is the page that I completed. So I used the distress ink for the background. So it's like a blue and then like a greeny colour. So just to give it that kind of sea effect. And with it being the first time that I used them, I wanted to see how they were going to work. So they came out quite nicely. I think I need a little bit more practice with the pressure so that I don't get sort of really dark bits of colour in there. But other than that, I'm quite happy with the background. And then for the fish itself, I used the Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils. I think that was the only pencils that I used on there. And then I used a bit of gold gel pen to fill in this little watch and some white gel pen to add some little details. So yeah, this was quite a good one to colour. It was quite a simple one, but I think it's came out quite effective in the end. So that's this one. Okay, next I've got one from Rita Berman's Four Seasons book. So I recently filmed all of my completed pages in Rita Berman's books, and as I was flipping through, I was like, oh, that's a nice picture, that's a nice picture. So I knew I had to do one in Rita Berman's book. So I decided to do this double page spread here because I thought this was quite a good one for Easter. So we've got the little Easter eggs and all of the lovely spring daffodils. And with Easter just around the corner, I was going to say, but it's not, it's just gone. I thought this one would be a lovely one to do. So for this one, I used the Artex pencils to colour in all of these eggs along the bottom here so that I could get some nice bright colours in there. I'll show you the other side as well. And I also used the Artex pencils to do all of these little butterflies at the top as well. So they're all nice, different, bright colours. And then I did the robin with the Artex as well. And then for the flowers, I swapped to the Arteza pencils because I just like the way the Arteza pencils work a little bit better with like blending. And I knew I wanted to do some blending with the flowers to get the petals sort of different colours. So I went back to some pencils that I know a little bit better. So I used the Artezas for the stems and the actual flowers themselves. But I just looked at sort of pictures of daffodils and sort of looked at the different colours that you can get and tried to make them sort of all different colours but staying true to the actual daffodil flower. And then for the background, I used some soft pastels. So I did like a green colour down here and a blue colour at the top. And to get these little sort of dot effects, I don't know if you guys can see the little dots on the page. But to get them, I just used on the top a white pencil and just added some circles in. And then down here, I used a green pencil and added some circles in there so that when I went over it with the soft pastel, you could still see the little circles. So it just gives it like a little bit of a different look to the background rather than just being all solid soft pastels. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this one came out. It did take me quite a while to do, but I think the end result is really pretty, so I'm very happy with that one. Oh, and I did use some white gel pen as well, just to add some little details to the bee's wings and the butterfly wings as well, just to make them look a little bit more white. So that was that one. I'm really happy with that one. I think it's a rather nice picture. Okay, and then next I've got one from Dreamlings number 2. And again, I chose an Easter page. So with this one, I used a lot of different sort of mediums to get this picture. So for the background, this sort of pink and blue, I used some watercolour paint. It was the Arteza watercolour paints actually. So I used them to do the background and some gold gel pen to fill in this outer edge here. And then for the Easter eggs themselves, I used some Crayola Super Tips. So they're like a water marker. And I went ahead and did a base on, did I do them on the eggs? No, I didn't use them on the eggs. The eggs was the Coors pastel pencils. I'm sorry. Yeah, I used the Coors pastel pencils on the eggs. I used the Super Tips to do the flowers. So like a base coat of blue for the flowers, and I also used them to do the bow on the top. Yeah, that's what I used them for. And I did a few little pieces on the eggs. So like this top orange was a Crayola, and this green and pink inside here was a Crayola, but the rest was Coors pastel pencils. And then for the basket itself, I used the Black Widow pencils because I didn't have these sort of, you know, browny kind of tones in the pastel set that I was using, so I swapped to the Black Widows. And then I think I just used some white gel pen to go around here and make this look a bit more pastel-y. But yeah, it's quite a fun picture to do using lots of different mediums. And I used the Black Widow pencils for all of these leaves as well in the background. So I'll just bring it up so that you guys can take a closer look. But I was quite happy with how the basket turned out and these little eggs. I wanted to keep it like a pastel looking page, so hopefully I achieved that. So there you go, you guys, that was that one. Okay, so that's everything that I completed in April, a whole 4 pictures. I have no excuse. I don't know why I haven't got as many pictures done as I normally do. It's just one of them things, just been really busy. So next we're going to move on to looking at the pages that I've picked out for Mermay, and just so that you guys can see what I'm going to be doing. So I've got this book by Hannah Lynn, which is Enchanted Faces, Mermaids, Fairies and Fantasy Colouring Book. So this has got quite a few different mermaid pictures in, like this one here, which is lovely. So I don't know which one I'm going to do out of here yet. I haven't picked a specific one, but there's just quite a few different mermaid pictures in here, so you can sort of choose any of them really. I just thought this would be a good book to share with you guys and sort of show you that there's a lot of different mermaid pictures in here that you can do. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to do in here, but I'll probably get one done in here because it's quite a nice little book, and just pick one of the mermaid ones and get that one completed. I mean, that one's lovely with a little dinosaur or dragon in the background. He's so cute. So I'll definitely be doing one out of that book. Okay, next I've got one from A Million Magical Creatures by Lulu Mayo. So in this book I have picked this page here. So this one's obviously got some mermaids down here in the bottom and some nice little frogs. So I thought this one would be quite a nice one to do because it's not just all mermaids. It's got a little bit of difference with the frogs and the fireworks in the background. So I thought this one would be a lot of fun to colour. And there's a few options in this book as well, like I could do this one instead. But I think I'm going to go for this one because this one is the one that I was first drawn to. And I'll probably make it like bright and colourful at the top with all the different fireworks. And then obviously we'll have like a green layer here from the frogs. So this, I'll do the sea like a blue colour just so that it's different to the frogs. And then I'm not sure what colour I'm going to do the mermaids yet, but they'll probably be quite colourful because I normally tend to go for quite bright colours in this book. So that is one page that I'm planning on doing. Okay, next I've got Tales from Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. So I had a flip through here and I saw that they had some mermaids. So I thought that would be a great page to do. Have put a sticky tab on there. There we go. So both of these pages are like mermaids. As you can see, we've got like the bubbles in the backgrounds and the starfish. So I'm guessing that they're both mermaids. So I've got both of these to choose from, but I think this one is the one that I'm going to do because I really like these little fish here on her tiara. I think that looks really cool. So I think this is the one that I'm going to be doing. So I'll just bring it up so you guys can see. But I think this one's going to be quite a lot of fun to do. There's not a lot of background in here, so I'll probably just do some blue or green as the sea in the background. And then I'll probably pick like quite a nice colour to do her hair, maybe like a pastel pink or a pastel blue to green, maybe something like that I'm thinking. And with her being a mermaid, I could even do her skin like a slightly different coloured tone. It could be like a green or blue. It doesn't have to be normal skin colours. So that's the one I'm going to be doing out of this book. Okay, next I've picked Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings by Hannah Lynn. So I had to look through this. This one's got a lot of different pictures in of all different princesses. So I thought this one would be a good one to do. And I picked a page near the front. Here it is. So this one is the one that I've picked to do because I quite like the picture with the mermaid. She's quite front and center, but then you've also got like the sea with the little fishes, and you've got little boats and houses and a nice sky picture in the background. So I just thought this would be quite a nice picture to do because you've got quite a lot of different sort of elements that you can get coloured in there. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun to do as well. I'll probably make this sort of water like a really light bluey green turquoisey colour. And then I'll go from there to sort of pick out the hair and the outfit and things, see how it looks when I've started. But yeah, I think that one's going to be quite a good one. There was another one in here that I could have chosen, which was this one. But I decided to go with the other one in the end. I thought this one might be a little bit too busy, but it's still a really lovely picture to colour. So that's that book. And then next I've got this unicorn colouring book. I'm not sure who this one's by. Does it tell you? I don't think it does tell you on this one. Please go to Edwina McNamee. Edwina McNamee? There we go. I think that's who does this book, or draws this book, should I say. So this one, I've picked out this page here. So it's a lovely unicorn with a mermaid tail. So technically it is still a mermaid, but it's a unicorn mermaid. So I wanted to do something a little bit different as well. So I thought this one would be quite a cute picture to do. Again, we've got some nice little floral flowers in the background, but it's quite a simple picture, and I'll probably use alcohol markers to do a base in this one because it's single-sided. But yeah, this is the page that I've chosen to do. I just think it's really cute. And of course, with it being a magical creature, we can do whatever colours we want again. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I've picked one from 50 Ocean Miniatures. I'll get my words out eventually. So this one is by Camellia Angel Cover. And in here I have picked, there's quite a few to choose from in here as well. So I went with one which had a mermaid tail on show. So this is the one that I've picked. So we've got some cute little dolphins and some little fish, and then a cat as a mermaid. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun to colour. Quite a big background on this one, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the background yet. I'll have to get my creative thinking brain on for that one. But yeah, I thought this one would be quite a nice one to do because you've got the mermaid, but you've also got some fish and some little dolphins to colour as well. So that's the one that I've picked out of here. Okay, next I've got Romantic Country, and this one is the second tale, so it's the second book. And I actually haven't done any colouring in here at all. I've had this book now for quite a while, probably like a year, and I just haven't done any pictures in here. So I thought it was about time that I picked a page and coloured it in. So I have decided to do this page here. So again, we've got a mermaid and a dolphin, and it's almost like Ariel, the Little Mermaid, where she's in like her cave and she's got all the different sort of treasures that she's collected from the humans over the years. So I thought this one would be quite a nice one to colour. There's quite a lot of detail in there. And I think it's like stones in the background. So she's like in an underwater cave. So that's going to be quite a lot of fun to try and colour and pick different colours. So that's the one that I've picked out as this book. Hopefully I'll get that one done and then I can say I've actually done a picture in there. Okay, and then next I've got Pop Manga Mermaids and Other Sea Creatures. So this one is quite a lot of mermaid pictures. So there's a lot of different ones that you can choose from in here. But I picked one where you could see the mermaid's tail quite clearly because I wanted to make sure that everybody knew it was a mermaid. So this is the one that I've picked to do. She's got a lovely sort of like fan tail, so that's going to be a lot of fun to colour. And then she's got like a little dragon at the top there, and that's also got a little mermaid tail. So I just thought this one would be really cute to colour. And again, we've got quite a nice background space that we can do, you know, different colours in the background. We'll try and make it look a bit more sea-like maybe, or even like sand. We could add some sand in there. So yeah, that's that one that I plan to colour from this book. And last but not least, I've picked one from Mythomorphia by Kirby Roseanne to do. And last year I did the opposite side. So I did the merman, if I can find him. Okay, can't find him. Where's he gone? There he is. So last year I did this one for mermay. So I decided that this year I would do the female one, the female mermaid on this side. So this one again has got quite a lot going on. So we've got quite a lot of hair mixed in with the water, big fins, lots of fish and different things to colour. So I think what I'll probably do is colour the actual mermaid first and do her hair, and then sort of pick and choose colours to do for the different fishes and the tortoises and things afterwards. And then I might just do like a pink background just to be completely different. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this is the one that I've chosen to do. So I've picked quite a few different books and different sort of mermaids to colour. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of these done. And like I said, if you guys want to see a colour along for any of these, let me know in the comments down below. Or if there's anything else that you guys want me to film, let me know and I can get that filmed and up for you guys. So yeah, that is the end of this video. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody for watching the videos and supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. And I just want to wish you all a very nice day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.